another thrilling edition of Army football. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. You must have discipline to excel at West Point, and that is exactly what they're getting from this Black Knight quarterback.
It's a disciplined system. It's a disciplined way of life. That's why they chose to sign up for the Army, and you can tell this quarterback, he is their leader. He shows the discipline, and he shows the toughness.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hand off from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Poe. Turning it on. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Handoff to the single back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds space on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the red zone, looking for a space. The screen, he's got wheels. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The snap sets up the throw. Working that wide receiver screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Defensive coordinators showing heat before the snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Sends it ahead. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ball State looked less like a flock of Cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schuler Stadium. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw, it's Lanier. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Hines is tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Got his man on the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side now. I know you were want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. And you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Black Knights. Once he got a step. Was all over right to the house.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hooks. Lines his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Moving away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Takes it from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Creates a little space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Army! Fit it in the window for the score.
That's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they can get them to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you?
And the Black Knights will kick it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Crowd, and now he's got room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Wide open spaces. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Black Knights want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Lanier. Under fire. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Boom. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rasmussen. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. He leaves it with his back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Trying to slam it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Green Wave. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good. Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's locked. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to... catch.
This defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out. back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking for a man. It's Lanier. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here they're trying to get to the edge. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. He might want another play. To the air on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Makes the grab, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Dropping back, it's Lanier. Quick completion on the out route.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Quick handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Lanier. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Motion from the wideout. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking the deep shot. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. There he goes to the right. Defense got it. They're on the run. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Gentry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Lanier. using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight it through.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect